Welcome everyone to another edition of Today I Built. Just jumped off of a live stream that I did on this lovely set right here. This is the Botanical Collection Bonsai Tree. This is set number 10281, 878 pieces, which is a little misleading. They are there, but a lot of them you don't end up using, and I didn't end up using the Pink Frog edition, which you can see on the back of the box here. That one looks beautiful. I mean, this looks beautiful too, but I just can't unsee the pink frogs. I wish I could, but they're there and I just can't build that one. Speaking of boxes though, this kind of triggered me a little bit. You guys probably feel my pain, but it's got the old punch tabs here on the bottom, which I defeated, but I really don't like it when they open boxes from the bottom. I would usually open this from the top, but where the punch tabs are, that's where you're supposed to open. That's my rule in LEGO. So that is what I did. Also what I did is finish the set. I didn't think I would finish it in one stream. I'm a notoriously slow builder. That took me an hour and 20 minutes, I think, to build this up. But it turned out really nicely. I will say the manual, should I tell you the good things or the bad things first? I'm like debating which direction I want to go. Let's start with the bad things. The manual. I know you guys love negativity. That's how you get to be a big player on the LEGO YouTube spaces. Tell people bad things that they don't want to hear and they get angry about. This isn't going to make you angry. This is just an honest observation. When we got into the part of this where you're actually building the tree, like this right here, I really didn't enjoy building this out of the manual because it's so hard. First of all, the glare is a little rough, and that's on me because I'm using like these overhead lights, which are actually kind of nice when you're streaming. It creates like a, you know, a nice little setup there. But man, it's hard to see what's going on here, right? Like, is that dark brown? Is that brown? What's going in there? I should have probably used the digital instructions, and I would recommend that you do that if you're planning to buy or build this set, which, speaking of this set and buying it, this is a $50 set. Seriously, I told you to buy in the box. This is a $50 set if you're thinking about getting it, if that can influence your opinion on this. But if you do get it and you decide to build with the paper instructions, good luck to you, man, because it's brutal. The whole time I was just like kind of looking there like, what is that? What's going on here? So I got through it. I survived that part. Bag 1 and 2, you're essentially building this black base, which this comes off, and then you're building the trunk of the tree going up, which I think looks really nice. As I spin this around here, they did a nice job with that. It looks just super varied. It doesn't look like Lego. I mean, it sort of does, but you think of Lego being just like squares or rectangles or whatever. I think it looks really nice. So that's bag 1 and 2 is there. Bag 3 is literally just dumping these little circular tiles in there. And that's another problem I have with this set. I can't stand the tan pieces in there. And I know you guys are probably like, Greg, come on, get over it. But I don't like those flesh-colored pieces in there. Not tan, but flesh. The other ones are okay. What I'd like to do, and if I cared enough, I would take all the tan ones out, and I would replace those with, oh, look at that shot. I'd replace those with gray. I think a light gray would look much better. I don't know why there's like flesh-colored pieces in there. It doesn't look good. That takes us to the top. We put the branches on. I think that was that was bag 4. And then you also get into these in bag 4, which are, I think, built almost properly. I want to show you the last step of this. We'll talk about the base in just a second. I actually built that before the top because I thought I was going to end my stream, but then we got to go back here. I did everything out of order, guys. Like, it was a little redonkulous how out of order I was, but let me show you here. This step, 33x, 10x, putting these on here. I tried my best to put the leaves where they go or where they're supposed to be. I think I did an okay job of it. It kind of looks like a tree, if you ask me. But at the end, I had like a bunch left, and I was just like, let's just throw them on here. It's kind of like a Bob Ross thing, and, you know, make it your own happy little world or whatever. So that's kind of what I did with it. And I think it looks close enough to this that you would never know the difference if I didn't say that. Before I put that on, though, I ended up building the little stand that it sits on. And someone in the stream, I can't unsee this either, they said this looks like a Kit Kat bar. And I wish that it was, because this would be like the king size. And I can't unsee it, but I love the planks and the way they did that. They put little jumpers here for these ones, and then these ones are sitting between there. So it created like a nice little space in there where you can see down below. There are some rubber feet on the bottom of this, which I can show you somewhat without tipping it over and losing all my flesh-colored circular tiles out of there. But once it's sitting on there, I think it's beautiful. I love the way this looks, and I was happy to build this. This obviously isn't a set that many kids would be interested in, I don't think, because it's kind of like, you know, it doesn't do much. There's no minifigs with this. It's kind of boring, I suppose. But as a display piece, I think it looks pretty darn nice. And I keep thinking about these pink pieces because as a display piece, it may actually look better with those on there as long as you don't get too close. Like you kind of far away, it looks like, okay, those aren't frogs, but yeah, they're definitely frogs. So what I was gonna do with these, I mentioned this in my haul video, anytime I give something away here on the channel, or if I send mail out to anyone that's LEGO related, I'm gonna sneak a couple pink frogs in there as an Easter egg for that. I just thought that'd be funny, and I'll probably just put the rest of this stuff into my collection to kind of infiltrate into there and see what we can do with it. But from there, I think we're gonna take this. I'm almost dreading doing this because we're probably gonna have something bad happen, but that's what people love. Like I said, they love it when bad things happen. I just have to find a place for this. Somebody built random things. We got the Groot sitting there. I could put it down here, I guess. Put it beside the surround sound system. We'll take this cord out of here. I know the lighting's crap right now, but you know, who cares, right? That's what it's gonna look like in most conditions until I turn the lights on, which I'll do for you. You guys you've been on good behavior, so we'll flip some lights on. We'll make everything all fancy pants down here. And it didn't even really do much, but there is my bonsai tree permanently sitting there, maybe somewhere else. Get the dog hair off here, it'd be nice. We keep it real. This is Today I Built. This isn't a review. We just kind of build something up on a stream, show you what it's like, try to do a little one-take type action, get this video out to you so you can make a decision on your own whether you want to buy this or not. You don't need me to tell you that, but I can give you some advice on it, like the paper manual, avoid at all costs. That last step's going to be a little rough. The box has punch tabs in the bottom. Those things you may want to know, but I don't need to be like, hey, this has 33 of these green pieces, and that element was introduced back in 2007 when Ivan von Lego came up with it when he was touring his German factory. No, you make your decision. Do you like the set? Do you not like it? Tell me your opinion down below. I actually do care, and I do want to know what you think. But that's my Today I Built on Lego set 10281, the Botanical Collection Bonsai Tree. Stay tuned for the possibly next one that I do in this collection. Well, it'll definitely be the next one I do in this collection. This is the flower bouquet. I should have kept it a bouquet. Everyone would be commenting, it's bouquet. That's what happens on YouTube as well. I've learned a lot of things. This is 10280. It's beautiful. All these are beautiful. I can't wait to put this on display. I'll have to find a vase for it though. But there you go, guys. That is Today I Built. Hope you enjoyed my beautiful, lovely, amazing review of the Botanical Collection Bonsai Tree.